the landscapes of Alaska, the place where many creatures had resided over the millions of years of evolution. Many creatures we shall have seen much before this journey. Many are new. Creatures from all over the world have evolved. Some creatures like Dinosaurs and Changosaurs have evolved pretty quickly in this area. Allosaurus, Ankylosaurus, Corythosaurus, and Edmontosaurus still keep their place as top holders. But there is not much of the might of Alaska that spells pride, besides the Dakota raptor. Dakota raptors are one of the smallest creatures that we have found here in Alaska. But after the Albertosaurus were wiped out and across the thousands of years, some creatures have gotten desperate after snowy times. Many climate changes may have caused many creatures to go extinct because of their loss of prey, which made most creatures desperate to find food. This trying times doesn't really help with decline in dinosaurs. After some dinosaurs have lost hope, many creatures are still wandering the plains, hoping for another chance of survival. Dakota raptors don't allow this, though. While creatures like Edmontosaurus and Corythosaurus can fight back, they're still no match for the quite larger creatures. The creatures in this era have been quite the evolution. They've come from far and wide to become the largest creatures of this era. Many creatures like Dinosaurs haven't showed much since the last incident. But still, many creatures have lost their lives to the Canadian and Alaskan landscapes. Many creatures, like Allosaurus, have started to decline after many declines in trees as well in the Alaskan landscapes. Though this wouldn't be a problem if many creatures stopped with their predatory needs. But after the decline of prey in the area, many creatures have been reported to be gone extinct. While some creatures can defend their own, some creatures may just die of starvation. Though this wouldn't be a problem if all the creatures would just get along. Though this isn't something that Dakota raptors will allow. Their pack hunting is quite the upgrade from what they've done last few times, but extinction still took the best of them. Some creatures like Changosaurus have still tried to stay together, keeping themselves in lines, while Dakota raptors prefer to hunt. Changosaurus can still chase after carnivores like this, but Dakota raptor has seen something that we will never know. A place we call the Triceratops graveyard. This is only a theory, but the Dakota raptor's relation to this incline in death would basically be a theory if not for the thousands of teeth marks, scratch marks, and claw marks on the skulls and bodies of what seemed to be very beat up Triceratops. Though we would love to stop this event from happening, and the Triceratops decline to stop, we cannot do anything to save nature. These creatures have gone extinct well before they existed. The decline of creatures would not have been a thing if not for the Dakota raptor. We only wish that Dakota raptor didn't have this type of tendency. These creatures are magnificent. While we acknowledge that they are magnificent as always, we still can't ignore what death is like. We cannot ignore what death can be. While the Alaskan landscapes have grown over the time that these creatures have evolved, the Dakota raptor is still a lethal creature, even with it being extinct. Now that we've gone through here, it's safe to say that these creatures deserved more than being slaughtered for the Dakota raptors. But we wish that would be all.